For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Saber054. Got a TCG match in Dragonball Online, Fusion World Online, with Vegito still. I'll be posting a lot of matches for Dragonball now that we're done with Mega Evolution for Pokemon. Put up a lot of decks, and to be honest, I was expecting I was going to get a lot more views in pretty much all of them. Venusaur and Gardevoir especially, but Camerupt was a pretty big letdown too. Kangaskhan also, not really the numbers I want to see, but I mean, what can you do? I don't know what else I can do. If I knew like all the tricks of YouTube to get millions of views, I would have been doing that by now. But all I can do is just post the best match videos I can, make some good thumbnails, and that's about it. Write up good tags. But I think that's stuff like that, like the tags, doesn't really matter. It's your thumbnail, and yeah, if people click your vid on the feed, if a lot of them do that and they keep doing that, then YouTube recommends it more, and then potentially you get more views. It's that kind of thing. Anyway, we're playing against the actual Kid Goku today. I call it like Son Goku Mini Daima Kid Goku, but this is, I guess, the real Kid Goku from the OG Dragon Ball. So good, man. I'm confident in saying that I really just enjoy the regular Dragon Ball more than DBZ. Maybe it doesn't have the same replay value in terms of action and, fight scenes, but in terms of like the comedy and just really that romance about it, just like the ending song, I'll give you romance. It's just, it has a romance to it, an aesthetic to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just good. The comedy, the sort of vibe, the laid back vibe. I mean, yeah, all the pervert jokes and stuff is funny. All the old school sexist jokes, awesome. But it just has a chill vibe that Dragon Ball Z doesn't have. Dragon Ball Z, it really is all about is tension. There's always something major going on that is an emergency. Anyway, okay, so let's see what we got with the Kid Goku. He summoned the Bulma and Goku, just got married. You get to discard an event and draw 2. It's a pretty good card. Evens out, essentially, like with the draw 1 cards when you think about it. But it's still pretty good, lets you cycle through your deck. Okay. I got my draw 1 with the Super Saiyan Goten. Good when you can get the value. And one of the benefits in this deck, and I guess in any deck that uses events, or I think your leader has to be this Goku for it to work, but you can play the Great Ape with just 2 cost instead of 4, which is a really major plus. I mean, 25,000 for 2, and he's a floater. Yeah, really good. I'm gonna have to pay full boat to summon mine if we do. So, put something from mana, and maybe I should try and do the critical with the Piccolo, but let's see. Attack with Vegito first. And I guess instead of doing nothing, just do the Piccolo. Critical in 2k, should put in some work here. I mean, I could have just summoned maybe the Videl and Dende, but I don't really got anything. Let's not just put the Videl down just yet. Got a big ass hand too. Wouldn't really be able to reap her benefit. Okay. So, we're close to awakening as well. But as always, I mean, I've got 0 cards in grave, so even if I awaken, I'm not really going to get my value. Plus, with all these cards in hand, a lot of the other stuff I got in hand, I can't get the value. Okay, so 15,000. Should I block this? I mean, he's thinking if he's going to discard something, strangely enough. So let it go through. I guess if I'm at 20k attacked with the Great Ape, I can still just discard a 10k and I'll block it. Technically. Oh yeah, there's lunch as well. Oh man, it's so awesome. That's another thing of Dragon Ball. There's so many characters there are basically staples. They're major support characters in Dragon Ball, but then in Z you don't really see them as much. They don't really got a role. Like villains too. And Lunch is one such character. You know, you only see her like a couple of times in the Z. That's about it. It's more of like a cameo. Okay, so he got this removal with this Son Goku childhood. But I mean, that Goten did sort of his job, at least. And what else is he gonna do? He thinks he had to discard some stuff and draw. Anyway, this guy has some bodies down. I gotta start playing shit too. Okay, so attack with the Great Ape. Well, I'm definitely gonna start discarding stuff. Save my critical guy. Even though he's probably not gonna accomplish much at this point. This guy's gonna evolve, he's gonna be at 20k, so it'll be easy to protect him. But because I need stuff in the drop anyway, let's just do this. And the leader has also awakened Son Goku childhood. Let's see. Discard the Goten. Block this once again. He attacked with the leader, so we're good at least in this regard. And he plays, I think this is the World Martial Arts World Tournament area, it's called. Pretty cool arc as well. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, Master Roshi, Muten Roshi. It's like the main character in a way. And look at this awesome full art. Yeah, Dragon Ball has some sweet cards too, even though they don't really use any original artists. But yeah, I can't just be buying shit like this and One Piece and old Pokemon, even though I don't really buy old Pokemon at this point. Okay, and we get to awaken. Milled a bunch of stuff, but I'm not exactly gonna get the value still. But at 4 cost, we are gonna get the Gotenks, and I will get rid of a threat there. At least we're 35 with this guy now. I do get that bonus. So the Great Ape, I'm not gonna kill him because when I remove him with Vegeta, he's not gonna get the value. It's really dumb for me to just try and kill this guy and he gets a card back when I have a way to remove him more efficiently. So do 35, he has to discard something, discards the lovely launch. Man, really good times, man. As I've said before, with the original Dragon Ball, when I was a kid, I couldn't catch like the episodes as consistently as Z. Z, I mean, of course, I didn't watch everything the way it was back in the day in the TV. It's not like now where you can just stream anything you want. You gotta catch it. It's gotta be a situation where my dad is not on the TV, where I'm not doing like after school lessons and shit, or I'm at school. So many factors. But with Z, I caught a lot more of it compared to the old Dragon Ball. But from the old ass original Dragon Ball, I do remember like when I saw Launch with the purple hair, she was hot enough for me to have a crush as a young kid. So yeah, that's pretty nostalgic. I mean, it really is crazy. I actually do wonder, there's no way I can remember this from the past, but did they censor stuff for the original Dragon Ball when they were airing it like in my country, in Cyprus, and in places like Toonami? We had access to that at some point too, when I was slightly older. But I was still like a teen kid. Guess we'll never know. Can't know that. I would imagine it must have some censorship. And I'm not talking about the dialogue. That one, I'm sure that's obvious. But in terms of like a lot of the like pervert scenes Dragon Ball has. Anyway, let's focus on the match. So the Sleepy Boy technique, familiar with this card, he's gonna get, well, he can't remove everybody, but he will be able to get rid of the Gotenks easily for sure. 35,000, at least I forced the counter out of him. Discard something, dude. And he got rid of the Piccolo. Why did you do that? Why not remove the Gotenks? I didn't understand that. Did he make like a misclick? He must have done like a misclick. I don't know why he would though. It doesn't look like a dude that's just starting out. If you're in your 40s in terms of level. So the Bulma, he gets a search. I still don't know why he didn't get rid of the Gotenks. And okay, he's gonna use another removal card. Okay, so he didn't fuck up. So 25 with the Great Ape. We are discarding, I guess, my own Great Ape at this point. I don't think I'll be playing this card. Particularly because if he's gonna have ways to remove cards from the field with effects like that, the Great Ape isn't gonna get his plus. So let's do... Oh, he's boosting the attack. Well, that makes it even sweeter. Just use one card to block this. And we're still at 16 cards in grave. Still no Vegito buff. And the announcer, I believe this is another card adder / searcher. Oh, Tien, that guy's gonna be a bitch later on. At least I got some Videls. Okay, so we're gonna put the Goten in hand. I'm still pretty stingy on the attacking Videl. And on the Dende, I wanna keep these cards so when I can play them, I can get value out of them. So we put in the Goten even though he's a 10k counter. Remove the Great Ape. Hopefully this relieves some pressure from me. And go for the double. You're gonna have to discard something. But he only has 3 cards in hand. That's the thing. One of them should be Tien. Man, if you let this go through, it's gonna be really bad for you. Because I got another dude in hand. And Vegito. So the World Tournament area, I suppose this gives him a buff. And he just barely block this. But now I'm attacking with the 20,000 and you can't block this because this is Tien in hand. So now it's in that awkward 3 prize or life spot. But you know what? It's fine. That's what Vegito is about. If he's gonna be in this range, I can still put in work with Vegito. It really makes it awkward for my opponent. Okay, so here comes Tien. This is a pretty good card when you can get all the value from it. He's gonna get 2 events. So he will have an easy way to remove my Vegeta. And this guy attacking with 30,000 and critical, I got the Videl for that. But I'm basically out carding him. Best way to put it. I got a lot more cards in hand. My cards generate cards. He basically has to lose a lot of cards to use his leader effect. Get those removals. You gotta discard with the cost of the card too. So yeah, he gets a few things back. Like you get 2 cards with Tien, it's good. But it still won't be enough, I think. I mean, I didn't even play the Dende yet. I didn't even play Videl. I might not even get the chance to at this point. I think I can wrap the game up with Vegito and Vegeta. Let's see though. So use the effect, and he pretty much will have to deplete his whole hand. I guess if you had like the Vegito removal card, I think it's called Big Bang Attack, or Final Flash actually. You could do this with 1 mana and then keep a card in hand. So I guess Tri-Beam? You got it done that way. Anyway, in attacking with our leader, we are going to discard, boosting him to 25. You know, you should have actually kept that, maybe. Try and give yourself defense. When you attack with 25, it's not good because you can just discard 1 card like I do, and it does the job. You want to hit for at least 30,000 if you're going to boost the attack, so then it forces your opponent to discard multiple stuff. Okay, so put the Bulma over there, and Vegeta is perfect right now to get rid of the Tien. And man, it's gonna be so bad for you. If I can just get into 20 so my Vegito can be 40,000. Let's see if we can make it happen somehow. First things first, remove your threat. And this guy is really just left with nothing while I got boss characters. So I think even if I'm not really going to be able to go for 40,000 once again. But anyway, let's just do 35. I don't think this guy can block it anyway. Yeah, all of these went through. That's really bad for you. Plus, I still got a lot of life left. So, draw 1, and I didn't really discard anything. I guess I'm giving this guy another turn. Maybe we could have pushed for game, but if I don't win this turn, I know that I'm going to win guaranteed next turn. Because what can he do? Like, you're so far behind. Even if you could remove Vegeta and get some threatening thing on the board, I got Vegito in hand. Okay. If I put mana, I can get Videl and make another swing and get a card. My leader is going to be 40,000 if I block a few attacks this turn. You're at 1 life, you can't protect yourself, you got no cards. You're not really going to be able to generate a lot of cards. I suppose he has the stadium for some defense, he used it before. But it might not be enough, I don't think it's going to be enough. So we've done pretty well for ourselves with Vegito. You know, this guy put up some pressure, but it wasn't enough. He summons the Son Goku Childhood 3 again. So got rid of my Dende. I guess I should have used him when I had the chance. Oh well. You got that plus. What he really needed down was Jackie Chan / Muten Roshi to get some value when he was playing those events. Usually you want to have that card, but maybe this guy couldn't draw it, doesn't have it. So what are you going to do now? Regulate your hand, but you're still just 2 cards. I'll be able to block both of these attacks, and then I'm 40,000 next turn, my friend. You're not going to escape it. So Sleepy Boy technique. Yeah, like I've said, you remove the Vegeta, but now he has no hand. So it's over. I mean, you can't do anything. He has to swing. If he doesn't swing, he's not going to go anywhere. When you're put in this position with no advantage, no card advantage, no blockers, it's over. So it's very easy for me to protect myself against these attacks. Plus I got a lot of life anyway, so it doesn't matter. Card advantage, man. It is king. So yeah, these one I'll just let it go through because it doesn't matter. And then Vegito is basically going to do the business. And then he just surrendered. I guess he knew the deal already. So yeah, it's GG from me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What hey?